Good morning, everybody. Well, everybody, today is Emilio and Maca. Hello, guys. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Well, we were talking a little bit before. Maca had a wonderful weekend because she ate tasty things. Emilio, I don't know. Emilio, did you eat something special last weekend?
Mm, no,
No.
all regular.
Okay, the kind of the typical thing. Okay. So
Yes.
if you remember last session, we introduced the topic of Murphy's laws. Remember? We also introduced the idea of, if you could see at the top, the idea of first conditional, okay? And I gave you a little piece of homework, which is this one, right? No. This one, that one. That was the little piece of homework I gave you. But before checking the homework, uh, I'd like I'd like to do a review activity just to try to remember the use of um, first conditional. Okay, so I'm gonna post in the chat a link. Okay, there it is in the chat. It's an activity. It's an online activity about first conditional. So could you please click on the link and go to the page? You should go to this page. Let me stop. Uh, let me stop sharing this. And I'm going to share the page. You should go to this page. Okay, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
This is an activity all about first conditional. So what you need to do is to read each sentence and mark the choice you consider correct. We're going to do the first one together so you get the idea. Remember, it's first conditional. For example, I say, okay, so I have to choose between go or will go. So remember, always in the if part of the sentence, we use present, okay, not will. So if I go out tonight, and then in the second part of the clause, the one without if, you put will, right? So if I go out tonight, I will go out to eat. Okay, so you need to do the same. So I'm going to give you around 5 minutes to read all the sentences and make your choices. Okay, and then at the end we check. Okay, so you have 5 minutes to choose and then we check. Go, 5 minutes. Okay, so let's check. Okay, you help me. Let's go one by one. Okay, Emilio and Maca. Emilio, you begin. Number 2.
If you come home late, your mother will be angry.
Good. Maca? Maca, number 3.
Está sequenciada. If I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you on Sunday.
Perfect. Emilio, number 4.
If he comes, I will be surprised.
Very good. Maca?
If we don't hurry, we will be late.
Perfect. Next.
If we go on holiday, we will go to the seaside.
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 Seaside. Very good. Next.
If it rains, we won't have a picnic.
Perfect. Very good.
If you don't go bed now, you will be tired tomorrow.
Exactly. Next.
If you eat all that, you will be sick.
Yes.
I will come early if I finish my work.
Exactly. Very good.
He will go. He will go to the party if you invite him.
Exactly.
She will make more money if she gets a job.
Exactly.
You won't get a good job if you don't pass the exam.
Wonderful.
He will buy a new car if he gets a bonus.
Yes, buy. He will buy.
Buy.
Next.
She will cook dinner if he brings the food.
Okay. Next.
They will go to the beach if they have time.
Excellent.
Um, ah, I will take a taxi if it rains.
Exactly. Very good.
I, I won't go if you don't come with me.
Awesome. 19.
Mom will give me a car if I pass the exam.
Exactly. And the last one.
You will get sick if you don't wear a shirt.
Excellent. Now let's see if we get all of them correct. Perfect. Very good. Excellent. Did you get all of them correct, Emilio Maca?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
No? Oh, okay. What? You got one wrong?
The last one.
Number 20. Okay.
I put doesn't.
Doesn't. Yeah, but it's you, right? So if it is you say don't.
Mm.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, so this is just like a little practice to remember the first conditional. Now we are going to check the homework, okay? So
Okay.
let's stop sharing this and let's go to the book. The homework was a little bit more complicated because you were supposed to be very imaginative, okay, to complete these sentences, okay? And all of them are connected with Murphy's laws. That's the idea, right? So let's see if you got them correct. Okay, this time, Maka, you begin. What about number one? What did you put in number one?
Um, if you find something in a store that you really like, it won't be in your size.
Exactly, it won't be in your size. I'm gonna write it here. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. Right there. Okay, so number one, it won't be in your size. That is typical, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a typical situation. Okay, that's number one. Very good. Another possibility, they won't have the color you want, or they will have the sweater sold out, completely sold. So different possibilities. Okay, number two, Emilio.
If you stop waiting for a bus and start walking, the bus will come.
Yeah, the bus
The bus will come.
will come. Yeah, that is typical. You're waiting for the bus, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Oh, okay, I'm gonna walk. And you are halfway the block and the bus comes and you have to run to get it, right? Yeah,
Eh,
it's
yes.
typical.
Yes.
Maga, what about number three?
Um, if you call a telephone company helpline, the problem will be solved by itself.
Okay. So the problem will be solved by itself. Well, that's a possibility. Very good. The problem will be solved by itself. Okay.
That happens to me with the internet.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
They
Well,
say that it's working, and actually it's working.
yeah, and you check it and it's working. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Number four, Emilio?
If you leave your cell phone at home, you will have missed call.
Yeah. You will have, let's say, lots. Lots of missed calls. Very good. Excellent. Very good. And finally, the last one, number 5.
If you lose a glove and buy a new pair, it will appear in the dirty clothes.
It will appear in the dirty clothes. Excellent. Very good. Excellent, excellent sentences, good ideas, good endings for the Murphy's laws. Very good. Any problems of vocabulary here? Any questions?
Yes, in the number 3, why you use solve, solve
Because
that?
it says será solucionado, se solucionará. Okay.
Mm,
El problema, let me use this one. Say, el problema será resuelto solo, por sí mismo.
that doesn't mean se solucionó in past.
No, it's future passive. Es un futuro pasivo. Será resuelto, será solucionado.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Any other questions, problems? No problems? Okay, and this is more or less another activity about the first conditional. Now we need to move on to a different topic. Well, in this unit, apart from talking about first conditional and Murphy's law, also we need to study another topic which is very important, and that is the use of verbs which are pretty similar, but they mean different things. And that's why, if you go to the next page, that's why they are called here confusing verbs. Confusing verbs. For example, let's do this activity C together. Let's see if we can guess. Okay? It says, what would you say? Okay, what would be correct? To say, who do you look in your family, or who do you look like in your family? What would be correct?
Look like?
Look like, yes, because look like means parecerse a. Okay? So in this case, look like, parecerse a. So you say, for example, I'm going to write a sentence here. You say, for example, I look like my dad. Okay? That's an example. I look like my dad. Okay? I am tall, long haired, okay, and a little bit plump, kind of a little bit fat, overweight. Okay? So that is look like. Okay? So look is verse, and look like parecerse a. You see, they are very similar, but they mean, or they are used in different ways. Look at the second one. Look at the second one. It says, how many classes have you missed or have you lost? Missed or lost?
Missed.
Correcto, porque miss significa cuántas clases has faltado o te has perdido. ¿Ok? En cambio, losing, to lose, también significa perder, pero es perder algo tangible, por ejemplo, perder las llaves, perder el celu, perder, no sé, un libro. Okay, so it's losing something tangible, like an object. Okay, in general, when you're talking about classes, you miss classes. Okay, so if you want to say, oh, me perdí la clase de inglés ayer, oh, I missed the English class yesterday. So you miss classes. You don't lose classes. Porque si dicen, I lost my class, es que ustedes pescaron la clase, la dejaron en un lado y no saben dónde. You get the idea?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What about the next one? What gadgets do you always bring with you when you go on vacation, or do you take with you?
Brink.
Ya, traen consigo, ¿ok? ¿Cuántos, qué gadgets, qué aparatos, ¿ok? ¿Qué dispositivos traen con ustedes? Bring with you, ¿ok? Okay, very good. Number 4, do you think sports people win too much money or earn too much money? What's the difference between win and earn, and what is correct?
Win?
Could be. ¿Cuál es la diferencia? What's the difference between win and earn?
Earn is like you te lo ganaste.
Yeah, because of your work, your effort.
Mm,
And when you're talking about a competition, a contest, you win. Entonces, trabajo, earn, competencia, win. Okay?
okay.
So what do you think is more correct here?
I don't know.
En realidad podrían ser ambas, pero la que sale más como correcta en el libro es earn. Porque es por su esfuerzo, por su trabajo como deportista. Because it's a profession, right? So do you think sports people earn too much money? Okay? Because for them, the sport is a job, it's a profession.
I was
Okay?
thinking in bet your money.
Ah, yeah.
Bet your money. Bet your money.
Ah, yeah, you were thinking about betting, yeah. Okay, okay. And what about number 5? What is the best way to know new friends or to meet new friends?
Meet?
Okay, so meet is the first time you see someone, okay? For example, if you go to a party where you don't know anybody, obviously you are meeting new people, okay? That is for the first time. And then number 6, is it sometimes okay to say a lie or to tell a lie? What is the correct combination? To say lies or to tell lies?
Tell?
Tell lies. Very good. So in English you tell lies. Okay? To tell lies and to tell the truth. Okay, those are the two combinations. You tell lies, okay, and you tell the truth. Or you tell a lie, right? You can also say to tell a lie. Okay, is it clear? Any questions?
No.
No?
No.
Is it clear? Okay. Okay, but these are just some examples, okay? Obviously, there are many other verbs which are a little bit confusing because they look similar, but they are used in different contexts with different meanings. So let's do the vocabulary bank, okay? Go to page 160. Go to page 160. 160. So I'm gonna stop sharing this so I can get it back because I lost it. 160. Okay, let me. So go to page 160. 160. Okay, are you there? 160 confusing verbs. Yeah. Okay, so in this activity, we are going to put into practice or check verbs that are usually confusing, okay? Which look similar, but they are used differently in different contexts. So you have two pairs. For example, you have wear versus carry, win versus earn, know versus meet, etc. So what you need to do is to match, you match the pairs of verbs, confusing verbs, with the corresponding pictures. Is it clear, Emilio, Maca?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna give you around 5 minutes to do the matching, and then we check, okay? Okay, go. Okay, was it difficult, Emilio, Maca, or easy?
It was fine.
It was okay, yeah, not so difficult and not so difficult. Somewhere in
More
the
or less.
middle, yes? Okay, let's see. So you can say to wear jewelry, to wear clothes, and you say to carry a bag or to carry a baby. And that is picture
Two.
picture 2. Very good. You can say to win a medal, to win a prize, to win a game, to win a competition, right? To win a contest. But if you're talking about effort, work, you earn a salary, you earn money. Yes. And that is picture
8.
picture 8. Very good. Then we have to know somebody well, for example, a friend, or to know something, okay? If you have studied something and you have knowledge about something, you know something. But meeting could be meeting someone for the first time, for example, at a party, or meeting, get together with someone at a particular time. For example, let's meet tomorrow at 11 o'clock to go to the movies, for example. And that is picture
5.
Picture 5. Exactly. Very good. Then we have hope. Hope that something good will happen. And hope to do something. Hope, esperanza, right? Versus wait, which is something more physical, to wait for a bus at the bus stop, or to wait for something for a long time. Okay? For example, a promotion at work. Okay? And that is number 1.
1.
Very good. Then you have watch. For example, you watch TV, you watch a game, you watch a movie. Okay. Uh, you watch the stars. Okay. Versus look at. You look at a photo, you look at it at your watch. Okay. Those are collocations. And that is number
3.
number 3. Okay. Very good. So look at es generalmente con algo estático, que no se mueve. En cambio, watch es algo que se mueve, que es dinámico. Esa es una posible diferencia, bien sutil. ¿Ok? Ok. Uh, look, look like, you look happy today. You look about 25 years old. You look very young. Oh, you look like your mother. Wow, you look like a model in that dress. Picture?
11.
Picture 11. Very good. And then we have miss and lose. You miss the bus, you miss a class, you miss an opportunity, okay? Versus lose, you lose a game, you lose your glasses, you lose your keys, okay? So these are some typical collocations. You lose your mind, okay? Si te vuelve loco, pierde el control. You lose control, you lose your mind. Those are some possible collocations. And that is picture
4.
number 4. Very good. Then bring and take. You bring your dictionary to class, for example, and you bring something back from vacation, like a souvenir, and you take an umbrella or you take your children to school. Okay? And that is picture
9.
Picture
No,
9.
no, no, no. Ah, sí.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we have, you look for your classes, a job, when you search for something. And to find is when you finally get something, right? You find your glasses, you find a job. Okay? And that is
6.
number 6. Very good. And finally, no, finally. Say and tell. You say sorry, you say hello, you say goodbye. Okay? Versus you tell a joke, you tell a lie, you tell the truth. Okay? And that is picture
10.
Picture 10. Very good. And then lend. You lend money to somebody, prestar. And borrow, you borrow money from somebody, pedir prestado. So you lend and you borrow, and that is picture 7. Any problems of vocabulary in the verbs? Any questions?
No.
No problems, no questions. Okay, and there is a little box here with some more information. Okay, and it says hope and expect. Hope equals to want something to happen and think it will happen, always for positive things. So hope is connected with esperanza, right? For example, I hope I'll pass the exam. But expect equals to think something will happen, usually for a reason, and not necessarily a positive thing. For example, I expect I'll fail because I haven't worked very hard. Okay? So hope is more for esperanza, deseo interno de que algo sucederá. Versus expects, which is more general. Okay? And then we have look and look like. Well, that's what we already discussed. After look, we use an adjective or an age. For example, you look wonderful today. You look very nice today. You look happy today. You look kind of sad today. Okay. Oh, you look 20 in that outfit, for example. And versus look like, which means to be similar to, like you look like your mom. You look like I don't know. You look like a doctor, in that outfit, for example. Okay. Any questions in the box? Any problems in
No.
the box? No questions?
No.
No? Okay, very good. So now we are supposed to begin with a new unit. Okay, so you need to go to page 68. Go to page 68. Go to page 68. Page 68, okay, unit 9A. 68, unit 9A. Okay, we are going to speak about a totally different topic now. If you remember, we just studied the use of first conditional, right? With this activity or with this unit, we are going to introduce the use of the second conditional, okay? So it's the second part of the conditional sentences. And we are going to do this using different activities to introduce the idea of hypothetical situations, because we use the second conditional to speak about hypothetical situations. For example, if I say, I'm going to write an example here. Okay. For example, if I say, if I won the lottery, okay, oops. If I won the lottery, I would buy a new computer, for example. This is an example. This is an example of a second conditional. We have if, but in this case, I have past tense, not present. And in the second part of the clause, I don't have will, I have would. And this is what we call second conditional. Si yo tuviese, perdón, si yo ganase la lotería, me compraría un nuevo computador. You see, this is second conditional. And when we use second conditional, we use second conditional to speak about hypothetical situations, okay? So we use second conditional to speak about hypothetical situations or unreal situations. Okay, hypothetical situations or unreal situations. Okay, you understand the idea? Emilio, Maca?
Yes.
Okay, so for this activity, to introduce this topic, we are going to do a reading activity, which is about animals, okay? A topic that is probably very attractive for some people. It says, look at the activity here. It says, I'm going to erase this so I can move. Give me a sec. Okay. So here it says, read the quiz, question and answer. Complete each question with an animal from the list. And we have bee, bull, dog, jellyfish, shark, and snake. Any problems there?
What is a jellyfish?
Okay, I'm going to show you a picture of a jellyfish. Let's see if you can guess. This is supposed to be a jellyfish.
Ah, okay, thank you.
Okay, that's a jellyfish. Okay,
¿Qué era?
what is it, Maca? A jellyfish?
Una medusa.
Una medusa.
Un
That's a
pez de
jellyfish.
jaleo.
Sí, un pez de jaleo.
Perfect.
Sí. Yeah, jellyfish. Yeah. Okay, that is a jellyfish. Any other problems?
No.
No. Okay, so what I want you to do, I'm going to give you around 6 minutes, is to read the text. Okay, to read the text. This text here. Okay, continues on the next page. Okay, all this text, and complete each blank. Okay, as you can see, there is a blank there. There is a blank there. Complete the blank with the corresponding animal: bee, bull, dog, jellyfish, shark, or snake. Okay, and apart from completing with the corresponding animal, you need to choose A, B, or C. So what would you do in this particular situation? This is second conditional because we are talking about a hypothetical situation. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to give you around 6 minutes to read and complete, and then we check. Okay, you have 6 minutes. Go. Okay, let's see if we can come up with something that is reasonable to survive. Okay, so number one says, if a large aggressive What is there?
Bull.
No, because bull is in the country. There is bull.
A dog.
Dog, right? So if a large aggressive dog ran toward you, what would you do, Maka? A, B, or C?
A.
You would shout down. Arizona, down, down. Okay. Emilio, you would do the same?
C.
Yes. Letter A. Okay. Okay. All right. So you think that that's the way to scare a dog away by shouting, down, down. Okay. Okay. Emilio, what about number 2? What would you do if you were driving and a
B.
bee flew into your car? A, B, or C?
A.
I would open all the windows and wait for it to fly away. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Very good. Any problems in the first one in the city? Any problems of vocabulary?
No.
No? Emilio, no questions of vocabulary?
What is toward?
Towards Asia. En dirección, in dirección, in dirección a. In the direction to.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's say now in the country. Maka, what would you do if a poisonous
Snake.
bit you on the leg and you were more than 30 minutes from the nearest town? A, B, or C?
I think that B.
B. That's what we see in the movies, right? I would suck the bite to get the poison out. Typically in the movies, right? Okay. Emilio, would you do the same?
C.
C. I would tie something, for example, scarf on my leg above the bite to avoid the poison to continue moving, right? Okay, that makes sense. What about number 4? Emilio, what would you do if you were in the middle of a field and a bull started running toward you?
A.
You will run? Are you sure?
Yes.
Maka, what would you do?
Very fast.
I don't know, B or C.
B or C? Okay.
I think that C because they feel the if you are imponiéndote,
Okay, imposing yourself?
imposing yourself.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Any problems of vocabulary in the country?
Feel?
Field, campo.
Okay. Thank you.
Field. Okay. And finally, in the water, this is probably the most complicated scenario, right? The water. So it says, Emilio, what would you do if you were in the ocean and a
Jellyfish.
jellyfish stung you, te picase? Okay. El pasado de sting, stung, te picase. A, B, or C?
C.
I would wash the sting with vinegar and ocean water. Okay, so we have to run to your house for vinegar. Okay. Maka, you would do the same?
B.
Wash what? You would wash it with fresh water. Okay.
I don't know if it's that okay, but I
Okay.
don't.
All right.
I don't know.
It's bad. It's bad.
Okay, but we'll see later. And Maka, the last one. What would you do if you were in the ocean near the shore and you saw a shark? A, B, or C?
I want to think that I can do A.
So you would swim to the shore quickly. Okay. Emilio,
But I don't know. Maybe C.
Emilio, in your case?
The same.
Okay, so you are good swimmers. Any problems of vocabulary in this one? Any questions?
Rub the stink.
Rub es como frotar.
Okay.
Frotar, okay? To rub, frotar.
And the sting es la picadura, ¿cierto?
Sting es la picadura.
And shore.
Shore, costa,
Ah, ok.
la orilla de la playa. That is the shore. ¿Ok? Ok. Entonces les voy a dejar una tarea. Y la tarea es la siguiente, fíjense. Acá, en las páginas 104, 108 y 110, están las explicaciones de las situaciones. Y ahí aparece lo que realmente debieran hacer. So what you need to do as homework for next class is to read 104, 108, and 110 and check if your answers were correct or incorrect, because there you have the explanations and what you should do in those situations. Okay, and you tell me next class.
Okay.
All right, is it clear, Maca, Emilio?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, guys, it was a pleasure to be with you again. Thank you very much for showing up today and keeping me company and making this possible. So I see you next class on Wednesday, right? Yes, on Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay, so have a wonderful day and take care, okay? A big hug. Bye-bye, take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye-bye,
Bye.
see you.